fourth, fifth grade till fifth grade.
Okay. Okay.
Now it is live. Just they are recording. Just for your information. Just I am informing you. Right?
Okay. Okay.
So it's okay, miss. But so this is basically for the students for above grade two and above. Grade one it is very low. Grade two and above it is useful, but third grade and fourth grade it is very useful.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Those who are continuing with third grade
Yes. Yes.
now and those who are going with fourth grade now, it is
I,
very
I can
useful.
see, you know,
But
especially
below that,
those kids, they
yeah, we
participate more
have
also.
in this batch we have very less students. I agree.
Yeah.
But this is whatever the videos that we are showing it, but they can know little things out of it. But the
Yeah. Yeah.
practice worksheet and all we are giving it to them, those
Mm-hmm.
we can concentrate mostly on the basic ones.
Yeah.
Right? That is
Okay.
one thing that I can recommend to you so that accordingly we can cater and we can give it to them accordingly. Rather than hurriedly covering all the topics, whatever
Yeah.
the topics already covered and few things that are there. So, with so we can work in that and then we can make them better in that direction rather than covering all the topics.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
Right?
That's
Also, they
true.
can view the video. Means knowing the thing is not a means it's nothing wrong in it. So okay,
Yes.
the video is going on and the people are viewing it. But
Yes.
when we ask them to do the questions and all for the younger kids, like as you are telling, means more than five kids are there below second standard. So below second standard means I recommend that, and according to the kids' capability also, it's nothing like that. It's they cannot understand it, but in general, it is not that much recommendable for below second standard. The higher topics, till now, whatever we have covered, that is fine.
Yeah.
But
Till now,
rest of the
till now,
topics that we are going to cover,
yeah. Yeah. As
right?
soon as the digital roots came, I could sense some of the kids are like, they're trying to, they struggled a little bit to understand like how are we going, because they are barely doing addition, and to make sure if the addition is right or wrong, that also we are
Yeah,
finding out using an addition of the digits itself. So for such
yeah.
young kids, it was like, they were a little, uh, they it took time for them to grasp it.
Okay, right.
But we have covered, like, mathematically we have covered all this uh, addition, thinking in terms of complements, and um, rules for multiplication by 9 and 99. They are well versed with their,
Right.
they've been doing their exercises. Some
Yeah.
parents, some kids and their parents were like, thinking in on the lines of like, will there be a rule for each kind of multiplication? Like, it takes some time to get aligned with the thought process of Vedic mathematics.
Right. Right.
It is just not, it is not going to replace the primary mathematics, but it is going to speeden up the process.
Yeah. It is the same thing we are seeing in a different direction.
Yes. Yeah.
See, whenever means my thing is very simple, Nishant. Means my view of means attending this question is very means in a very simple way. If we see in your daily life, you are seeing many things. Whenever you are handling a thing, you are handling the same thing in different directions, different ways. Correct? So
Yes.
today, either you take in workplace or at home, right?
Mhm.
So today, if you're having dinner or lunch, if you're having it according to the dish that is kept with in front of you, you change your style of eating it, right?
Yes.
So even though the variations are there in the uh, method, it hardly matters. Means initially it looks like very difficult and how to remember the thing, how to do the things and all.
Mm-hmm.
But later on, as you progress, you see that means no child will have means the children have that doing the things in different directions means they know how to tackle the things, right?
Yes, yes,
Even a small child, if his mother comes, how to tackle her, if his other parent comes, how to tackle her, if any
yes,
other guests are coming, how to tackle. So they know from the basics onwards, they know very thoroughly that how to go ahead with it.
yes, yes. Very true.
Right? So initially it looks like little difficult because we are seeing the mathematics subject itself in a different direction because many children maths is a very difficult subject. So once that is there in the mind, we feel that it is difficult. But once that is taken out, it is so easy. Then you see that the
Yes,
variation, you enjoy that variation.
absolutely.
Right?
So I think again, since I think it's more easier for children to adapt than a grown-up person. So maybe it's
Yeah,
parents and not when they will see the children adapting to it faster and thinking in a little different direction, they will
yeah,
be less worried.
yeah. Correct, correct, correct.
Amazing. So
Good.
I did
Nishant,
ask.
one more thing. All that the email addresses of the children and all, if you can send, or the parents and all, if we can send,
Hmm.
so that just to get an idea that what all the parents are there and how it is going ahead. And one more thing is that we have a web portal, right? I will show it to you. In fact, one second. Here, I will open that web portal and then I will show it to you.
Okay,
Just to show you how exactly the things are working at the back end and all,
okay.
so that you will get an idea, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So this is the web portal that I had developed. This is mymaths.in. This is the web portal I had developed, right?
Okay. Okay.
So in this various means basically I had divided into three categories. One is Vedic mathematics, one is Ganit Margdarshak, and one is competitive exams.
Okay. This
So
looks very
Vedic mathematics,
interesting.
yeah. So it is a personalized guided app. Uh,
Okay.
uh, it is the first thing is it's personalized. Suppose my kid is there, it is different from any other kids. So the way that she is learning, the way that she is grasping the things, so all the things will be designed according to her,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And that is the
Customized
first
for
thing.
each
And
person.
yeah, customized for each person. And the second important thing is it's a guided app. Means once it is customized, it's not that it is customized. See, in the education system, if we see for every child, it is customized for 1 year, right? So
Yeah.
1 year for the one next 1 year time, you are going to study this thing,
Yes.
right? So in
Yep. Yep.
Indian system and all nowadays in most of the systems, it is so that I don't say it is a year system. It is maybe a 10-year system because in the 10th grade itself, you will come to know exactly whether to go further with the same thing or means you have to stay back, right?
Yeah.
Till
It's
that
a
point of
good question.
time, immaterial of whatever the things you are learning, you keep on learning according to the same pace that is designed previously for the next 10 years that you are going with.
Yes. Yes.
Right? So, but here basically what I want to say is every week or 1 month, based on that, we will give a review of that child, that how he is
Okay.
progressing, whether he is going in a correct way or not. Suppose for me it
Okay.
is very easy. 2 into 3 is 6, right? 2 times 3 is 6, or 5 times 7 is 35.
Okay.
But for a kid to learn while he is learning 5 times 7 is 35, how much he is remembering? Is that enough to remember first after studying 1 or 2 times, after studying 10 times, after studying 100 times, right?
Yes.
So we don't have exact idea. So based on this method, what we are doing is we are making sure that the kid is learning the full topic full thoroughly, and then only he move forward with the next topic, right?
Okay.
So
So is this
it is
app,
a per
is this
yeah.
website a part of, I have signed up my daughter for, like, my daughter is a first grader. She is also part of this Vedic Maths program.
Okay, right.
Uh, so, and after signing up and being engaged with this Gurukul activity, we were at the World Cultural Festival. The time flew really fast, and I
Yeah,
didn't get a chance to actually go to this website and use the full potential of it. So my question was, is this the part of the package which we are offering the parents currently? Like they
yeah.
can.
That yeah. Actually, what my this thing is, if there means just to uh, get the techniques, I'll show it to you one or two things. Suppose if I'm going to Vedic mathematics, let us say, suppose here all that complements and all are there, right?
Mhm.
So complements, addition, subtraction, everything is here.
Okay.
So everything in one go it is there, right? So
Okay.
digital roots, multiplication by 99, special multiplications, and all are there. Suppose let us say if I'm seeing a special multiplication in 2D case, two digits.
Okay.
So here I can go and I can do the things, right? Here one, okay, sorry, I didn't log it in. 1 second. Yeah. So anything that I want to go ahead, so just I go to that place, click on that place, and then click here. Once I'm putting the cursor on it, I'll get a sample question of it also. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll see that question and then I'll click on it, and then I'll get the set of questions, right?
Okay.
So let me
Okay.
answer. It will take hardly 30 seconds or less than 1 minute to complete the one series of tests.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it is not coming.
Maybe it will come.
1 second. Let me try it again.
It's thinking it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Now it came. So
Yeah.
once you are getting only one question, then you have to start, right? So here
Okay.
the time left is 2 minutes for you, and the score and all the things are there on the right hand side.
It becomes challenging.
Yeah. So 2 minutes is very good enough, right?
No, I'm saying kids feel
Yeah,
challenged.
yeah,
Okay, I have to finish it within
yeah,
two
yeah,
minutes.
yeah, correct. So it is like 306 is my answer here. So just enter it and then 405 uh, 144 uh, 8 3 7 here 6 5 7 6 1 2 2 1
There's like 10 questions.
2. Yeah, 10 questions will be there. Okay. 2 5 2 0 5 6 So these are the 10 questions that I had attempted.
Okay.
So it will show me the record that how many seconds that I had taken. I took 77 seconds to complete this, right?
Okay.
And then if I want to view all the answers, I can click on view answers and then I can see that first question I took 19 seconds. After that,
Okay.
I took 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 7. Each
Analyzes the
question
complete.
I will get a full idea that how many seconds I am taking. And
Okay.
here I can observe also that I had attempted twice. The 28 into 9 question I
Mm-hmm.
had attempted twice. That's how it is showing 2. Right?
Okay.
So this question I had attempted twice. So this will give a proper idea that exactly how many seconds I had taken and all.
Okay.
And if you see an overall score, that average time, you observe that it is 349 seconds. Previously, the person that had attempted had took means whatever till now, whatever the person had attempted,
Okay.
the average time to complete this thing is 349 seconds,
Okay. That's the
right?
population time, average population time.
Yeah, average population time while attempting this particular test.
Okay. Okay. That's very,
Okay.
it's very exhaustive actually. No, very, very,
Yeah,
very
it's
deep.
very exhaustive, and I'm covering from the topics like initial topics, like means very basic topics onwards. My idea is to cover till 12th grade. So
Wow.
it's a huge, big topic, and
Big,
basically most of the things
big.
I'm working on my own. Although I'm not taking any software side,
Mm-hmm.
means developing the application and all, but all the mathematical content and writing the programs related to that and all those things I am working on it basically.
It's a very big initiative.
So
Yes.
this is very useful for the kids where exactly how much time they are taking to each thing and all. So
Okay.
this thing till this point of time, like and top scorer actually here might this is not attempted by many persons, so we are getting the same 349. But generally, if I open the next time, my time is let us say 77 seconds this time. So the 77 seconds will appear next time because Ramesh had overtook the 349
First.
seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
By a big
So
margin.
my
Not a
yeah,
big margin.
my time jump, right? So like
Okay.
that, the children will be very enthusiastic that yes, my target is this. So they
Yeah.
know that okay, means a few kids are there from different places. They are individually attempting my this thing through the web portal. They are learning.
Mm-hmm.
It is so beautifully designed and then very useful for the kids how they are learning the things and all. And one more beautiness in this is suppose if I want to do the same thing, let us say I, I don't know the technique, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I given you chance, you will take so much time to do this because I know the technique. So I'm applying and doing the thing from left to right, how to do that and all. There are so many things in it, right?
Yeah.
So if I want to see that exactly how exactly the things to be learned and all, so click on the help. Okay, I don't know why it is not coming. I'll show it to you with another video. For everything, there is a supported video is there.
Okay.
So if at all the video is there, then means
It's a
almost all the
self-contained.
topics I had kept the video. Why it is not coming, I don't know. I have to check it again.
Okay.
But once I click on the
It's top.
help, it's a YouTube video is connected to it. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this particular technique, if I'm learning, the same help will be there, and then we can click on the help and get an idea what exactly to be done, right?
Okay.
So either it is a PowerPoint video or I had written on the whiteboard and then I had made a screenshot I had taken, making my screen only as a whiteboard, and I had taken the screen capture and then I had uploaded.
Okay.
So this video I can learn and I can learn the technique first, right? How it is going to happen and all. So exactly the children need not depend on me for learning the things and all. They can straight
Okay.
away go and answering their own way, right?
Okay.
If they know the technique, they can go and answer. Okay,
So,
sorry.
Ramesh, a quick
Okay,
question. So, as a part of the program, which
one second. Huh? I'll stop that video one.
okay,
Okay, anyhow,
so
this is the basic things about the web portal. So I'm closing this web portal.
okay,
Uh, that will not stop. Yeah, yeah. So this is all about the video, right? So
okay,
so if the children just wants to already they are learning the techniques. If they just wants to go and little practice through the web portal, right?
hmm,
So it is within the cost. Means we are not charging anything extra, right? So
okay,
it is
okay,
initially involved in it. That's what my plan is.
okay,
But if they need a proper guidance, like that is totally independent of this whatever the project anyway that we are learning. So
hmm,
if they need any independent direct guidance and all, then it will be different. Suppose
okay,
you are there, your kid is there, and then if you need a personal guidance to you, right?
yep,
Giving the
yep,
personal guidance will become very difficult. So in this module, so the
okay,
personal guidance will be totally different. This is a fixed module where it is going that the children are learning and it is supported by a web app. They will give that access to that and then they can go ahead and do that, right?
yep,
And
absolutely.
yeah, and then if they want to totally go ahead with the full project and all, it is little different. Then we have to see
Yeah,
accordingly how to go ahead with that.
we can work out that logistics, and we can also assess like how many kids are needing that kind of support. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah. So
it's a very new initiative right now. We are running our first batch, and
yeah, yeah, I can understand. That's how I had not introduced initially to start with itself. I don't want to confuse all the things and all at one go. So initially, slowly we can go ahead and see that how this can be utilized and then go ahead with it.
but for the portal, how the kids can, or how parents and kids can get the access to the portal? How do they register?
They can go to the portal like mymaths.in is the portal name, so they can go into the portal, right?
Mhm.
And then then they have to register for that. Okay, so there you have to basically your email address is very important there. In
Okay.
fact, I'll show it to you one second. Let me screen share it again.
Hmm.
So I think you can see it now, right?
No, not yet. Now I can see.
Yeah. So in the registration is there one button. So if you click on that registration button, it will open the registration page. So
Okay.
everything is compulsory, but most important thing is your username and the email address. Because username every time you are going to log in with the same username, email because you are going to get a password to this email address. So
Okay.
these two are very very important, and rest of the things you can fill. Means just so after filling this, you will get a password to your email address.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So after getting the password, because here you are defining your own username. So my name is, let us say, Ramesh. I had kept the Ramesh only as username, and my password is there. So once I receive the password, I will initially first time I will log in accordingly with
Hmm.
that password, and then immediately I will change my password because every time doing the thing will become very difficult.
Yeah.
Means the password will be very big, just like very big password you will get. So
And
remembering and doing that things will be difficult. And this is simple like any Gmail account or just email account that you are opening. It is as
Mhm.
simple as that. So once you enter into it, then only you will get an access to do the things and all. So once you will go to my profile page and then going for change password, and then
Okay.
onwards you can go ahead and do the things and all, right? So, and the registration, everybody can go and do the registration, right? this is the first thing they have to go and do it. And I recommend to use uh, right now. The app is available only through the web portal, but
Okay.
soon it is coming up with a Android application also. So if at
Yes.
all we are using any phone or something like that,
That is
it
the
is
future.
easy to use. But I recommend to use because it's a big screen, big letters will be there. So it is easy for you to press the numbers and all here.
Yeah.
It is very small screen, whatever the phone or iPad you have, means
Mhm.
this thing we are having. It is very small screen and all. It is very difficult for the children to press and all. So for
Yes.
learning the things, I recommend the web portal to use,
Okay.
and really they can learn good and they can go ahead.
Yeah. So I think this tool is amazing. Somehow, I don't know on the on in, in off late how did we miss or how did um, we miss to use this tool. But in my next class, I'll dedicate like first 10-15 minutes to introduce to them with this tool.
Yeah, actually, yeah, for them to adjust the things and all, it will take time. So that's
Hmm.
how, as you are also one of the parents, so you just go through first, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
And
use
see
it
that
today.
how,
I'm registered today.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna do
right,
some.
right. So you just
At
use it and
support system. It's a very good support system.
yeah. And
Oh,
the most beautiful thing for this unique thing in this web portal that I'm putting it is it's a personal guided app. That means once you are doing it, I'll also get a report of it, right?
yeah,
So once I'm getting the report, suppose I know that okay, this person is there and log means if you are logging in means without my guidance means it's okay. You can log in and you can do it. But
yeah.
if it is through my this thing, then it will be a means I'll guide them properly. See, you have to do this first. You have to learn this first because they don't get an idea. As a child, they don't get an idea to what to study and how to study.
No, no. Basically, I think how it's gonna work is the chapter which we finish or the chapters which we have finished, we are going to ask the kids to attempt only those sections.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. So right
Attempt,
now we can give that much access to the children and then let them take their own time. So don't
yeah,
worry about the timing, whether they are
yeah.
doing it in time or not. Automatically the time will taken care. Once they are practicing it, it is taken care of.
That is
So
most
initially
important.
to get a initial guidance and whenever they are stacking up, they have a video also. Suppose they forgot the technique or whatever. So they have a support system also. So they can see that and then immediately only that technique is explained in the next 2 minutes. So
Okay,
the 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Maximum video is 5 minutes. So it is less than that only. So they can that view that 2 minutes or 3 minutes video. They learn that and then they can go ahead with it.
okay, okay.
Right.
That's very helpful actually.
Right.
Those
Right.
videos
So
that go
yeah,
through.
I request you to do it first, and then next class when the children are coming, you can make sure that you can spend little time on this, and then make sure that they are learning the things and all. As I recommend you, whatever the timetable that I had given, whatever the time slot and all we had initially given,
Hmm.
because at the end we will have much time. So more focus on the initial things, right?
Yeah,
So let them learn the things and see that how they are doing and all, right? And
yeah.
then we can go ahead and do the
What
things.
do you suggest,
So I
Ramesh,
don't
that?
recommend the last sessions like from 11, almost 12 to 15. The session number 12 to session number 15.
Hmm.
For these kids, I don't recommend at all, right?
Okay.
So it is around 11 sessions you can keep and then see that how it is working and all. Basic simple multiplication and division till.
So, do you
Because
suggest?
later on things will be little difficult for them to comprehend and do the things.
Okay. So do you suggest we go through like, session 1 to 10 in the current system? As soon as we are
Yeah,
done with
let's
10,
go
we
ahead and more focus on addition and subtraction rather than multiplication and division. Also, when I am teaching the multiplication and division, because nowadays the children know in the first grade itself they know something about multiplication and all. So let them understand and do it, but don't focus more on it, right?
I'm not sure. In US, by the end of first grade, I think that all they do is like simple addition and subtraction, multiplication and division.
Right,
It's
right. I agree. Means in Indian system they go very fast. I don't know why they why they
I
go
think
on. They want to go such fast and all.
that's what provides India competitive advantage. We are a
No,
product of
no.
the same system.
Actually, it is not about competitiveness, but basically, what is happening is many people are getting stressed out of it, and they are not learning the proper understanding of the topic and learning of the topic. They are just jumping from the topic to topic just to cover the topic. That's what my observation according to the system.
We are
And
going
in
very
fact, if you
slow.
see the NCRT books that government prescribed all over India state means NCRT books, they are really superb. Till fifth grade, whatever they had covered is minimum.
Yeah,
Minimum they had covered,
that's the
but
foundation.
wide application point of view and really, really means initially by seeing that book, I thought that how these people had designed the book. But always I'm seeing that books, normal books only. Suddenly, when I go through the NCRT, I thought that why they had written all these figures and all. But later on, when I'm getting into it and seeing the things from top to bottom, bottom to top, I really amazed. Means the way that they had designed even from first grade to 12th grade, the NCRT books, according to the Indian system, whatever they had designed at every step, they had taken the utmost care that the child has to learn.
Yeah,
Even then, the teachers are not teaching properly, nobody can do anything. But from their end, it is really superb.
that is
Means
good job.
the way they
I'm a
go.
product of NCRT only. I am an NCRT product only. So I
Okay,
take
okay.
things really, I take things really slow and comfortably. No,
Yeah, that's how
for
it,
me,
generally anything progress.
for
Right.
me, uh, maths was fun up to 10th grade because in I could relate to maths with real life.
Yeah.
After 10th grade, the competitive thing came in and we started studying from the point of,
Yeah. Actually, there
competition.
are also so many application things are there, but we don't have time to learn in that passion
Yeah,
because of the competitive world we have to run. So at that time we are leaving. If not, all the trigonometry, calculus, and all so applicate means
yeah,
applications are so good,
yeah,
and actually making the models and all become difficult in the higher level. The basic things are easy, but if you want to
yeah.
relate to the real model, it will become very difficult. That's how means I did PhD in statistics. So
Okay.
the way that equation is designed is not so easy
Yeah. Yeah,
because
I
I
love
dealt with it.
geometry and coordinate geometry. Where I used to struggle
Yeah,
was when they were teaching tensors and Fourier series. I could not relate it to the real world. Like where I will
yeah,
use
yeah,
Fourier series and tensors in
yeah,
real
yeah,
world.
correct. Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yeah,
But if you really go through it slowly, thoroughly, if you go through it, really, it is a very beautiful subject.
yeah, absolutely.
So the time gap, learning the things, the teacher who is teaching to you, is she or he teaching according to the exam point of view, according to the understanding point of view. There are two things,
Understanding is
right? Whenever
needed.
you are
We need
learning any
understanding.
topic, just for the examination sake, just to attempt in the exam, if you are learning the things, it is different.
Yeah,
But learning the things, yes, I want to know it, how it is working, where I can use it.
Yeah.
So this makes a big change in the thinking and how to apply the situation in the real life, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So for this only, basically, I'm developing this web portal and all also means backend idea is that only. So to give a
Yeah,
right direction to the children, let them take their own time, let
yeah.
them
That's a
understand the things, and at the same time, when they whatever they are feeling that maths is a difficult subject because of the small difficulties and all. In one angle, if you see, it will become so easy. Come see in my angle and practice it, and then you can. Initially, you may feel it very difficult, but as you
Mhm.
practice, it will become very easy.
Okay, one
So
question,
the
Ramesh. Uh,
yeah,
how can like what can be a motivation? Like, we provide the question sheets to kid to go home and practice, and the again the grown-ups, second, third grade kids, they like it, they practice. How
yeah.
can we motivate the younger kids to spend time on practice?
Uh, Actually, initially we have to. One thing is I suggest is when they are coming up with the means when they are after coming to the next week once they are in the class just give them a small gift type of thing. Let us say one pencil or something like that. Very which doesn't cost you anything really, right?
Yeah,
Very
that is
simple things. One small eraser, one small pencil, one small chocolate,
that's a
right?
good idea.
Those who had completed and within that time, you have to give them on Monday. Means if at all, it's a week-long program and then it is going systematically. So you have to give them time. If you're doing in this time, you will get this. So once everything is designed and clearly given it to them, then they know that okay, this thing I want to do it at this time, and then I'm getting whatever. It's a little competitive spirit and little thing that they are getting it. So they'll feel very happy and they want to complete it. That is
Okay.
the first thing. And second thing is generally children they don't want to study because they want to play. The nature of the children is they want to play it.
Yes.
And we have to initially enforce them uh, uh, seeing the means observing the playing thing in studies, right? So
Okay.
till that point of time, till they enjoy the studies, they have to start doing it, keep doing it, and then they will see that once they are getting the first rank or whatever, anything they in their life they will see the applications and they see that those who are not studying they are doing better way. So till that point, as a parents, we have to assist the children. So for that, what we can do is because only 10 parents are there, is just make a WhatsApp group or something like that. And then just as a parents also, we can make a community and send them that, okay, my child has completed. Okay. Means like that as a parent community, we can make it and then we can inform the parents to just remind them. It is not forcing them, right?
Yeah, we don't
Just
want to force
reminding them
anything.
that like, actually many parents have different directions and all. So we cannot say means although in US many parents think independently and let them do whatever they want and all that type
Hmm.
of culture and all is there. So
We
it
have
is
to keep
good. But
simple
even then we cannot say all the parents are like that. Many parents are more focused on even though they are in first grade or kindergarten,
family.
there might be parents, right? So
No, there are. No. Otherwise, why will they start teaching a kid Vedic maths at 4 years of age? They are competitive. They are like very focused also. But at the same time, they're also they don't want they are like kind of on a middle path. Okay, they want to expose them to the good thing, but not push them too hard. And I think that is right.
right. So just we have to inform the parents when once they are in the group, just we'll inform them that it's not for the forcing and then showing off my kid is doing well. It is not for that. The
Mm-hmm.
group is formed just to tell you that, just to remind you that yes, my kid they completed. So you just inform your kid, just a reminder, right?
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
in the group, if they are getting a reminder type of thing, then they can inform the kid. Yes, what about your Vedic maths? Where are you? Means did you completed it or not? Asking
Mm-hmm.
this much is enough, right? Two, three times when you ask, the children start doing it.
That's that's a great idea, sir.
So so these are the two things that we can implement. One is the group activity where all the parents are in a group, although the
Yeah.
children doesn't have, might not have the facilities and all.
Mm-hmm.
So the parents will be in a group, and then whenever your child is completed, just inform that yes, my child is completed, because out of the 8 children, sure that some of the children will do it,
Yes,
right?
yes, that's true.
And then once in the group, they are getting a small intimation. Yes, I have to remind my child. So they will remind it. That is one thing. And second thing is small gift. Not every week. Might be in 15 days once or for 2 weeks once. Small gift to the child that who are doing regularly and everything correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if we can give more prizes, then give it to all. Whatever small improvement is also there, give them.
Yeah, some
Because
kind of
there
motivation,
is,
some kind of reward.
yeah, motivation is important. That should be there. Then only they can go ahead in a better way. Right?
Okay, that's very
Good,
insightful.
nice
That's
initiative
very
you people had started. Very nice that you had taken it as an initiative and then started the thing and then doing many things together. They are there, na? For that 10, 15 weeks, all the chantings and are also there. Means
yeah.
I don't have much information on it, exactly what is the program and how they are going ahead and all,
So
but it is a good initiative.
it's something we have started for the first time, and from what I understand, in the whole art of living world, it is
Yeah,
uh, we just started the Gurukul concept. We have
yeah,
started. There are programs for a little older kids, which are Art Excel and youth programs,
yeah,
for youth program. But even for younger kids,
yeah.
we we wanted to connect them to roots a little more early. You know, uh,
Right, right, correct.
you know around 5 years is the age when the brain starts solidifying, right? So it before
Yeah,
that,
yeah, correct.
if you so we have Vedic mathematics is one of the courses which attracted a lot of parents, provided a lot of attention.
Right.
We have following Vedic mathematics, we do yoga and meditation for kids.
Yeah, yeah, very good, very good.
Once yoga and meditation is done, then there is a shloka and
Yeah,
Sanskrit class where
okay.
they do the chanting of shlokas. And right now, Sanskrit is a little far, but they're at least they're understanding the Devanagari script, the
Yeah,
Hindi script.
yeah. Actually, that vibrations itself is enough. Whether they're
Yeah,
chanting or not, that is different. The
yeah,
vibrations, even the teacher is telling. See, when I was a kid, whatever the things that I had learned from my parents, my surroundings, and all, even the small, small slokas, there is a great impact in our life that we are observing now, right?
yeah.
That impact will be there. Even sometimes I really amazed that in the 10th grade or 12th grade, whatever I used to recite. Suddenly, if I'm reciting after 15 years, 20 years, the same thing, I could
It will
able to
just
recollect and do the thing. It's means I really amazed that how I can recollect all that Sanskrit slokas and all.
it gets
So
registered in the brain.
yeah, yeah, it's totally registered. So
Subconscious
it is so
it's
nice.
deposited there.
So small, small things makes big difference. So let that be. And then in India also they had started with some samskar kendras and all, how to do the same thing with a small story and the things and
Yeah,
all.
we have a lot of
It's
we, as a group we meet very frequently. we are developing more course content on the lines of like we are trying to include ethics not as in terms of
Yeah.
just theories, but ethics in the terms of action. Like we'll build some team activities for kids where
r-
they practice
Right.
honest, they practice telling truth despite of difficult situation.
Yeah.
We'll build some
Right.
activities for. Then we are also trying to develop. We are right now we are developing content for Ayurveda. Like at this stage itself,
Okay.
if you can put in their brain that junk food is bad, soda is
Yeah.
bad, if
Correct.
they may not stop eating it, but if
Yeah.
it gets registered in their brain somewhere, when they grow up, some point they'll understand and feel, okay, this is not the right thing to do. I should not do it.
Right.
So
Okay. Okay. Very good.
it's future. It's in development right now.
Right. 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 Very good. So next time we can have with a few more parents if we can have session
Yeah,
so
this time definitely we are
they
going
can
to
ask
plan it
different
in a better
questions.
way. Will involve parents. All the parents will have kids on the hangout with the parents. Mostly parents will be asking question, for especially for the younger kids, the kids who are in second or third grade. They I think the content is very simple so far. So there are not a lot of questions. Uh,
Yeah.
and if there are both the teachers who are teaching there, like who are facilitating there, me and Anuj, both of us have maths background
Yeah.
and engineering background. So that simple level problems we are able to resolve. It's you know
Right.
it's more of like how we deliver it now. That's what
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
we're going to focus
Right.
on,
Right.
and again
Good.
to motivate them to practice more. But not on the math, Vedic math itself, but on overall teaching, I got a lot of good
Yeah. Right.
inputs from
Yeah.
you. It will be very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Very nice. Good.
All
So
right,
almost
Ramesh.
most of the parents will have the same questions what you are having right now and whatever the discussions that are there, right?
Yeah,
So and because this is recorded live session, so even if they want to view it, they can view it, or if they want to have a separate session next time, they will have an idea what to ask and how to go ahead with it and all those things,
yeah.
right?
I'm going to share, like we are going to share this discussion as well with the parents, and there will be more discussion around the course content, like maths itself. In the whenever within next 4 weeks or 5 weeks, whenever we have our next hangout, or this
Yeah,
web conference. I'm a little technology illiterate when it comes to talking on webcast or hangout. I'm not very. I'm a
yeah,
mechanical
yeah,
engineer,
it's okay.
not an IT engineer.
But it hardly matters because all this technology is so simplified. Earlier it was so many things we have to do small thing. But the
Yeah,
technology is so simplified in communication wise nowadays. It's not that difficult to understand the thing and to do the thing. Although we don't have any experience, that we can see in the small children. Whenever I have a new phone, immediately my kid will take and she will operate much better than me. What all the things are there? They will search all the things that are there in the gadgets and then they can tell. So,
absolutely.
the technology is so simplified that means it's not mainly the communication part they had drastically improved a lot.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Ramesh, shall
Yeah,
we bring this to a close now?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Nishant. Thank you, Dr. Ramesh. We have recorded this video, so of course it is going to be available. Do give us some time to make it available, and hopefully next time we'll have more parents and more aspiring teachers joining these session, and hopefully Mehul can also be there next time.
Right.
Thank you
At
so
this
much.
time,
Really appreciate both of you joining.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
okay. Okay. Have a nice day.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.